Hello, Leo. Thanks for tuning in for the new moon, not the new moon, but the month of September Taroscope with Animal Totem. I'm Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I've been a professional reader for over 30 years. I do psychic tarot and psychic astrology. The decks we're going to use today is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own design. Then we're going to follow up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. You guys seem to like my lot, so I found I have one more set of lots. These are these other things that I design. And this is the lots of answers. We're also going to pull a couple of those. And if you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's also going to be an additional 3 cards pulled from the Circle of Life Tarot, illustrated by Maria DeStefano. So if you want to check, you can find out more about that later. These cards have been thoroughly shuffled, and this is just going to be a loose shuffle to pull out the cards for our Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon friends. This is a big month for everybody as we're entering into a new season determined by the equinox. So it's not in your sign or anything, but you will be affected by it. The equinox is a change of season and a change of direction, and it's a time that we can all start out on a new path. It's a new beginning. I am offering those readings that I do offer every year, the equinox readings, for a limited time. They're always very popular, so if you wanted to get in on that, you can check out the information below or from my website to find out more about how to get your personal equinox reading for the upcoming season. Well, boy, you got a lot of nice cards here. You got a lot of money and a Ten of Cups. I mean, you got a nice spread here, Leo. First card is Hierophant Reverse. Hierophant in reverse is like coloring outside the lines, doing things in a different manner, doing things differently, not being like the going along with the crowd kind of. And that's you all day, Leo. I mean, you guys aren't one to go along with the crowd. You know, Leo marches to the beat of your own drummer. I mean, totally you do, right? The King of, or Knight of Pentacles, I should say, it looks like has something to do with is part of this, and in a positive way. Pentacle people, going to be your earth signs, your Taurus, your Capricorn, or Virgo. Now, we are going to be in earth for the majority of the month. We're going to be in earth signs from till the 20th, till the 22nd, excuse me, when the sun moves into, when we have the equinox. So it's going to be in Virgo for that time. But this could really be any of the earth signs. It could be the Taurus, the Capricorn, or the Virgo. He's turning some things around here. He's coming up with some solutions and showing you some answers, because this is a card of feeling like, oh, I don't have enough money, or things aren't going that well with my money, and he's got solutions and answers to turn things around for you. Star is here. You got Star and Temperance both. These are both like really high spiritual cards, angelic, higher forces. And they're just raining down joy and abundance on you. The Star is raining down right onto the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is known as the marriage card, and it absolutely does mean, you know, happiness and love, marriage, family, relationships. It's the ultimate happiness love card, but it's not restricted to only love relationships, especially when once you've got a lot of Pentacle cards here. So it could be some kind of big financial gain for you. You might be like pinching. You might have to pinch yourself. You're like, it feels like you're just having one thing after another. Good. It's like, I can't even believe this is happening. That's what this looks like. You're looking over here when you get one blessing, and then you get this other blessing. You know, Blessings Abound. I'm going to put that as your title, Blessings Abound. Because you're just like, pinch me. This is what I heard real and clearly. Pinch me. I can't believe, am I dreaming? Can this really be another great thing that has happened after this happens, and now this again? Wow. And it's just by, like, you know, being in touch with that higher energy and really listening to it and really going with it, going away from conventional society, and maybe going away from your old way of doing things. You know, it's just what's coming to mind is that for old days, remember Seinfeld, and Georgie did everything opposite, and then all of a sudden all this good stuff started happening to him. It could be like that. Maybe you need to do everything opposite, Leo. I don't think opposite, but break away from old traditions, whether they're traditions set forth by society or they're traditions of your old patterns. You know, you're breaking free. Right in the middle, you got this beautiful cards here, man. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You got 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. I mean, of the minor arcana cards, these are probably the 2 best cards in the minor arcana cards. I mean, whew. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spread here. So lots of money showing up, and lots of happiness and joy. They're telling me when I looked at this card, I was feeling like, you know, not only happiness for you, but you'll have enough to give, to, you know, shower, like Leos love to do. You love to shower affection and gifts onto your, the word constituents is coming through, but I was really going to say like your family and friends, but the guides chimed in with constituents. So if you're somebody who has constituents, then maybe that's a thing for you too. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle up our animal totem. Don't forget we do have that equinox reading for a limited time. People always do seem to enjoy that one, so do check it out. And then let's get our animal totem card for our Leo, the rat. Interesting. We got so many good cards, and then the rat shows up. Okay. Rat, sneaking, slinking, hiding, stealing, fear, lack, hoarding, squalor, surviving in harsh environments, release what no longer serves you. Now that's something that we can tie into this reading for sure, releasing what no longer serves you. You know, rats are very smart. They're very smart animals too, so I keep hearing if you play your cards right, you know, they're telling you you got to play your cards right. So be smart about your decisions, you know. But there's definitely somebody here that's wanting to help you. I'm going to pull a couple of these lots out and explain them. But real quick, I'm so excited I have to share with you. My book is out. I wrote a book. It's channeled. It's a channeled book, and it's called Transmissions for Humanity, Book 1. Guidance for higher dimensional beings, from higher dimensional beings during this pivotal time in human evolution. And I've been channeling this book for over a year. I've been going to this place where I can really get clear answers and just really, and a lot of it's about what's happening for us all at large for the Great Awakening, and what's happening with the changes that we're all experiencing through the lockdowns and, you know, the corona thing and all that. But I ended up asking a lot of other questions too, just different metaphysical questions that I've always wondered about, and they gave me great answers. So, and I will be opening up questions for the next book, because this is going to continue. So if you're interested in it, please do check it out. I think there's a lot of great insights into many different questions. Okay, so now, these are the lots of answers. It's on the same lines as like a magic 8-ball. You know, you ask like a yes or no, but there's way more options than you would get in the magic 8-ball. So I'm going to have a number 1 and number 2. So how we're going to do this, you pick you want your answer to be number 1 or number 2, and ask your question. If you need more time, you can pause the video. And then I'm going to pull one here for number 1. And then for number 2. Okay, so the answer for number 1 is eventually. So I can get a good focus on it. Yeah, I designed it with little stars and a crystal ball. And then the next one is perhaps. So the first one, if you chose number 1, eventually means eventually. You know, it's, yeah, you're going to get what you want, but it's maybe not right this minute. And then perhaps it's like it's a maybe. You know, it's not a yes or a no necessarily. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shuffle up 3 more cards over here. Oops. And these are going to be for our Patreon people. Patreon level 2. The way I do it, instead of charging for each individual bonus reading, I just put up 3 extra cards for my Patreon peeps, and if you're level 2, you watch all 12 of them. You don't have to pay for each one. So we're going to put these out here, and these are going to be the next 3 cards for our Patreon peeps. And I guess I could flip them over. I was flipping them over some of the time, not. Okay, all right. So these are our cards. If you're a level 2 Patreon person, join me over there. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscribes and likes and shares and comments. Purchasing my wares, especially the book. I'm really excited about the new book. I mean, it's really chock full of cool information, and you know, it gives me a lot of comfort too, really, when I talk to them. Everybody's like, how can you be so calm? It's just like, you know, I don't come out and I don't run around telling everybody, you know, yeah, I'm channeling higher dimensional beings, that's why I'm so calm. But it is. It's not even the act of the channeling necessarily, but the information that they're they're sharing, it's very supportive, and it's very it's really helping me. It's helped me, and it's helped me, the other people that I've shared it with, little tidbits. Okay, all right, everybody. Thanks so much for everything that you do. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great September and a great equinox. Big turning points for everybody. Okay, I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.